I've been watching. I started watching this guy. He does reaction, but he's from the band The Darkness. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
No.
I've heard of the band. I don't know any of their songs. He's a British dude, and he kind of breaks down and he has his little acoustic guitar, and he's like listens to a song and he'll like play a little bit of it and figure it out. And he's pretty to the point and doesn't sugarcoat stuff if he doesn't like it. Maybe we should do one of his bands. Just I'm gonna look up Darkness. Is it the
Darkness?
It's at 25 million views. I believe in a thing called love.
Oh, this guy, I think I've seen this guy before.
The Darkness?
Yeah, the singer.
Yeah.
I think he sang at the Taylor Hawkins tribute with one of the bands.
That's very possible.
Someone's gonna give us a story if we don't figure it out, that's for sure. But yeah, he was wearing a one-piece silver suit. It was hilarious, like a silver onesie that you put on a baby, but for I don't know what you call them in human sizes. I call them a onesie for babies. But I'm interested. I'm interested because I heard him sing a song at the Taylor Hawkins thing, so I would like to hear more.
That's okay. That's who that is. He sang with the Wolfgang. He did Hot for Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of
Dude.
Check this out. Today we're going to be covering we're going to be doing a reaction video today, and the band is called The Darkness. And how we happened upon The Darkness was both Dave and I have started watching, or Dave watched the hour-long episode of the Taylor Hawkins tribute, and I think we're both kind of watching the long version of that on Paramount Plus. We're not sponsored by Paramount Plus, by the way. But we both recognize this artist that was singing on stage specifically for the Van Halen tribute, which kind of sounds weird, but like the Eddie Van Halen, the son of Eddie Van Halen, Wolfgang Van Halen, was covering a Van Halen tune. It was Hot for Teacher, right?
Hot for Teacher, yep.
Hot for Teacher. Totally could never get that song to fly today, but Hot for Teacher. And this guy was singing. We're like, who's this guy? So it turns out he's the singer, Justin Hawkins. Kind of weird, but Justin Hawkins from the band The Darkness. So we looked up The Darkness, and we're going to go with a review of their #1 song on YouTube. It's called I Believe in a Thing Called Love. And Dave, you've never heard The Darkness before. The only introduction to this as a performer was what we saw on the Taylor Hawkins tribute, right?
Correct. And I do believe I've seen some of his YouTube channel where he breaks down some songs and artists, but I didn't even realize he was in a band until he mentioned it in one of his videos. So yeah, never heard him. So
before we do it, if you haven't had a chance to see the Taylor Hawkins tribute, I recommend it. You're going to get choked up at the beginning, and Dave is telling me once I get to the end, I'm going to get choked up there again as well. But it's a really good thing so far. A lot of musicians coming together to kind of pay tribute to Taylor Hawkins. So if you get a chance to watch it, it's on Paramount Plus. Check it out. All right, we ready, Dave?
Yeah, let her roll. Can't wait.
Let's get this thing going here. All right, here we go. All right, The Darkness. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Only coming out the right side. Oh, there. I'm going to stop right now and say, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
And then keep
going.
I
like it already. I don't care what comes next.
Yes.
I mean, just look at that.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel.
gotta stop and say, like, is this a parody on 70s music?
I'm not sure, but I like it. He's definitely throwing every cliche as far as visuals going, as you know, as far as visuals go. Like I think of the Scorpions, Aldo Nova, just bands like from that era.
I mean, the guitar dropping out of the ceiling, like that is, yeah, like, and that one-piece suit is just, yeah, okay.
I mean, he's got the pipes. He can sing it. I mean, in the I don't know if the lyrics are a little cheesy, but it works for this song.
All right, let's get ready to keep going. Let's keep going
Yeah.
for this.
Every day, you got me in a spin, but everything is say okay. Touching you, touching me, touching you, 'cause you're touching me. I believe in a thing called love. Just with a chance we can make it now. When we rock until the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Ooh, guitar.
This video, oh, there we go. See, we need even more Marshall cabinets. I mean, even that right there is
Oh.
not enough.
I'm not sure what to believe right now.
I think the falsettos in the chorus are freaking amazing. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It definitely, I'm like, if you didn't know this band and you just saw this video, you'd be like, okay, this is like 1986 and we're watching MTV and Headbangers Ball is on.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We got a little bit more. Look, how long we got? Another about a minute and a half. So let's keep rolling here. I'm wondering if there's gonna be more Marshall cabinets here. Let's see.
Touching you, touching me, touching you, 'cause you're touching me. I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah, come on.
With a chance we can make it now. When we rock until the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
I need a minute.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
It had blue flames, a wall of Marshalls, wicked guitars, huge, big crashing vocals. There was a high note in there, I think could break glass if at the right volume. It had laser beams or lightning bolts coming out of guitars. It had everything. I mean, the video, it definitely paired well with the song.
Yeah, I had the lightning bolts. I mean, that's straight out of, was it Aldo Nova that had the lightning bolts coming out of his guitar, or is that Scorpions? I can't remember, but
I'm actually thinking of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie right now. Where I
yeah.
think there may have been lightning bolts coming out of that guitar too. But yeah, It reminds me of a band from the 70s called Big Star. I don't know if you know them at all.
No, I was thinking almost like Gary Glitter or what's who's Big Star. I've heard the name. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with them.
If anyone ever thought rock is dead, this band is not making sure that it doesn't die. That's rock. That's all rock right there. But the band Big Star, you may remember Big Star because they're one of their songs was the theme song for the 70s show. That 70s show, remember that show?
Yeah.
Everyone thought that was Cheap Trick. It's actually the band that wrote the song is called Big Star.
Okay.
And they've got a couple albums that they put out in the 70s. I really like. I went and researched the song from that show, and so I'm a huge fan of that. And it reminds me, these guys remind me of it. The Darkness reminds me of that. So I might not do any more reaction videos, Dave. I want to start downloading their collection and just start listening.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Grow my hair
So-
long on a one-piece white suit. It's all gonna be good.
So the Darkness, they're from England.
Right.
The drummer is Rufus Tiger Taylor, who is the son of Queen's drummer Roger Taylor, and it looks like the drummer also tours with Queen. Band debuted in 2003. They won 3 Brit Awards: Best British Group, Best British Rock Act, and Best British Album. So yeah, they were well received. So COVID hit them, they had to take a break. So cool. Yeah, I had no idea what to expect going into this one.
That was a rock. I needed that. I needed to end the week. By the way, if anyone's wondering, Dave and I record these on Friday nights, but I needed to end my week with something awesome. Damn it, that was it. That was it.
That was modern glam metal at its finest.
Was it metal? Would you think metal? What made it metal?
Well, I think the guitars, the screaming solos, the wall of Marshalls.
That probably did
They're listed under the genres of glam metal, heavy metal, hard rock, and glam rock. So let's see, you got Justin Hawkins, Dan Hawkins, Frankie Pullian, and Rufus Tiger Taylor are current members.
Maybe I'm getting a little rigid in my view of what metal is, but there's no chugging in there. There was no chugging of the guitar. There was no
Wasn't there a little bit of Paul Mute going there? Wasn't there?
Maybe a little bit of Palm. I don't know. Not enough for me to say this was anything metal. It was kind of like how they mischaracterized metal in the early days, and they actually remember we would call them hair bands, and they're like, these are metal bands. I'm like, no, that's a freaking hair band. That's not a metal band. Metallica would have been a metal band back then, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to listen to more. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, if any of you fans of the Darkness know of other songs we should check out like immediately, let us know. That I'd be curious to hear some more stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Click the buttons, smash the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, share, and leave comments. We appreciate all the support that you give us.
Sure do.
Take care, everybody.
All right, see ya. Want to do this one real quick? Are you on? Are you just not talking, or are you on?
Oh
mute?
shit! I'm sorry, dude. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to get set up.
Everything lined
When
up.
we go into share mode, our faces are big enough. So
Yeah.
no, I had nothing to say to you, Dave.